My name's Walt Werren. I'm the owner of ABCDs. We've been in Fort Collins now for over 20 years. We were the first CD store to open in Fort Collins.
Who are you listening to right now?
It's the new Steve Malcolmus album.
Steve what?
Malcolmus Here's in Pavement.
Oh.
I immediately fell in love with the place and decided this was going to be perfect. You had the university and the city was growing pretty quickly, and I just liked the whole feel of the place. So we decided this would work. We found a location, and initially our store did very well. We exceeded our expectations and had several very good years. After about 7 years, we were starting to get some serious competition from all the chain stores and other music stores that opened. Our history over the last 10 years, it's been a bit up and down, but overall we've had a good run here. The last, I'd say year is when things really started to get pretty tough. And what we thought might be just a fluke for a month or so just seemed to stay in a continual funk, I guess. And after the new year, we realized it was going to be time to begin thinking about closing the store. And then at the end of January, when our lease expired, the owner of the building decided that they were going to lease to another company and decided not to renew our lease. We didn't have too much to say about that. So that sort of stepped up our timetable. So we've got until the middle of April, I believe, to close. We had a great clientele here. I always had great employees, which definitely were a big factor in making for the success of ABCDs over the years. Most of my employees came out of CSU. They were students, and they just happened to have a strong interest in music. So I never had any shortage of people applying for jobs here. So it worked out very well. For the future, for myself, as soon as we get the store closed, I've got to start a job search, and I have a family, so I have to find a job fairly quickly. My degree originally is in geology, so I'm going to look into that. Fort Collins has been a great community to live in. I've never lived in an area that long before. We moved a lot when I was younger, so being in Fort Collins for over 20 years has been a great experience. As far as the place for local music stores, I don't know where it's going to go. And that's been a question I'm asked a lot here. I think it's going on the internet, and that's just the way it's going to be. I'd love to see a new order in the way music's presented. I think it's great that it's going on the internet. I wish we weren't a casualty of that, but in the long run, it may be a better thing. You just can't, it's so early still. We all have seen the rise of downloads and information transfer in all areas, and music's just one of those.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for the CDs.
Take care. Yeah, thanks for supporting us.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.